Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog podcast, and yes, it's more of the summer of Blake 7. Oh, it's marvellous. Yes, let the rain wash over you as you wait for the sun and you end up watching old episodes of Blake 7, because trust me, that's what we're doing. We're all doing the same. And now we've reached episode 6, Trial. Ah, yes, good old-fashioned trial. Now, there are several episodes in this series. Things like Redemption, Shadow, Weapon, Hostage, Killer, Countdown, Voice from the Past, Gambit, The Keeper, Star One. And they've all got titles, but you know what? Some of these titles don't actually fit what's going on. Yes, Trial does work in this storyline, but it could quite easily be applied randomly to any of the others. Basically, Blake's gone off in a huff. Yeah, this is the huffy episode. Blake's in a huff, Travis is in a huff. Blake has his own, and I'm using the rabbit ears here, trial, and Travis is involved in a much more, well, you know, realistic and actual trial. Yes, they've got the strange little computers that, you know, people carry around and you plug in and they judge you and things like that. But then there's trial by, well, Fred Elliott and some people who were once in Doctor Who. Of course, Fred Elliott was also in Doctor Who, so let's not go there. For those of you outside the UK, calling him Fred Elliott's a bit pointless. The big Field Marshal General bloke also was in a soap, playing a comedy relief character called Fred Elliott, and for many people he'll always be that. Now, I know he makes a return appearance in Blake 7 at some point, and in a couple of years' time I'm sure we'll cover that in yet another summer of Blake 7. But that's more of a throwaway point. This is two distinct stories. It's not even an A plot and a B plot, it's a plot and an alpha plot. You've got two, you could edit them into one particular short story and have them one shown and then another one. If it isn't for the end where everything gets tied up and you go as an audience member, oh, do! Collectively, the entire universe goes, do! Blake's basically in a huff. He wants to send himself off to a little world and, you know, if his friends really like him, they'll come and get him. Diddums. Seriously. The guy is so self-centered. The guy is so fixated on his own needs, thinking of others, blah, blah. You know what? It's just nice that Avon sat in the nice little comfy, cosy bar in the corner, telling everyone what's actually going on. Everyone is missing Gan. No, seriously, we are. Michael Keating's providing some marvellous light relief, but as the fact that everyone's just lost somebody really important to them, well, it's just not going to happen. Yes, I know that finding Blake 7 on TV now is quite difficult because of the recent demise of... I don't even want to talk about it. It's just upsetting. So what I'm doing is imagine that this is a documentary series that happens to be from the future and is available in 3x4 format in standard definition. Am I rambling? Probably. But the dual storylines just drag on. The business with the alive planet and the squeaky, androgynous little creature. Yeah, it works if you don't zoom in too close. And I think a lot of creatures across the universe will have evolved a zip on the back of their neck. I think it's something to do with the spine develops and they just happen to look like zips. But you've got an actually great, truly alien performance with the squeaks and the twitches coming from this creature, and it could so easily have been comic relief, and yes, for a few seconds there it does border on that, but you forgive it because in your head you're waiting to get back to the Travis storyline, and of course when you're in the Travis storyline you're waiting to get back to the other storyline back on the world to find out about this living planet. incorrect star charts are to blame so often in Blake 7. So, you've got Nida being some sort of Greek chorus telling us, the audience, what's actually happening in the trial sequence, and of course Travis is refusing to defend himself because he's all being told what to do and being completely manipulated by the marvellous Servalan. Yes, we all love Jackie Pierce. If you get the chance to listen to that biography, that interview, that 2-disc set from Big Finish, just listen to it. It's filthy but glorious. A bit like Servalan. You can see why she was hired to play that part. There's a lot of chat in offices in this story, but you know what? You can forgive it, because everyone's just fabulous. Fabulous is a good description. Now, the bloke who played Tosh in The Bill, he's in this as a guard. And his little performance kind of gives the whole thing so much gravity, so much feeling, so much truth that anybody else's feelings just not needed. So it's a great story. Now then you've got the payoff at the end. This business where Avon's invented the you can't see us at all detector proof thing that he was thinking of selling to the Federation. Yeah, right, of course you were. Because that always goes well, selling things to the Federation. And then they manage to not kill Travis. Their attack run on the base manages to not kill Travis, give him an excuse to leave, and he escapes. If it wasn't for their attempt at violence, the universe would have sorted itself out and got Travis killed. It's poetic, it's glorious, it's twisted as hell, and it's something that really sets this apart from other things like Star Trek. Not that there is things like Star Trek, but you know what I mean. So, another striving thing, and it feels like the end of a series, but it's not. This is only the halfway point. So I'll return next time talking about episode 7, Killer. So until then, be seeing you. On the 3rd of September 2016, Hooverville 8 will be with us. Possibly the friendliest convention in the whole of the UK. This year's guests include, but are not limited to, Kai Owen from Torchwood, Michael Jason from Doctor Who, the Valiard himself, Katie Manning, Joe Grant, Eric Sayward, Sophie Aldred, good old Ace, and Matthew Dale. For more information and to book your ticket, visit the Derby Quad website, www.derbyquad.co.uk, derbyquad.co.uk. That was the Doctor Who Tin Dog Podcast, available on iTunes, YouTube, Twitter, RSS, Vimeo, and across the internet. Doctor Who and its associated properties are all copyright and trademark of the BBC. No infringement is intended. Why not become a supporter by visiting patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.